We have team coverage of the vaccine rollout tonight.
We'll show you what's being done to help seniors navigate the sign-up system. But first, one councilman is answering criticism about Cleveland's vaccine rollout.
News 5's Kevin Barry tells us why his plan is to have the city and the medical industry leaders talk to council every week.
After a few weeks in which the city of Cleveland used only about 1,800 of its 6,000 COVID vaccines,
it became, evident very quickly that we had to step up.
Councilman Kerry McCormick says it's time for City Council to figure out what's gone wrong and make sure that residents have all the information they need.
From what I can tell, it's just not moving as quickly as it needs to.
When we found Richard Holmes at Edgewater Park this week, he said he and his doctors were left in the dark about when he'd be able to get a vaccine shot.
I think there's a lot of people that are anxious because we're not seeing definite plans, schedules and timing.
City Hall didn't have many answers for Richard.
There are pronouncements made at the federal and the state level as to what should be done, and then it's left up to local communities to build an infrastructure to do that.
That's where Cleveland Mayor Frank Jackson says he and other cities have struggled. He announced the city is working on mobile locations to get the vaccine to more people and opening public auditorium as a large vaccination site. Councilman McCormick says those are good steps, but they're coming roughly a month after the city got its first batch of COVID vaccines.
From my read of it, we should have been doing more earlier on to ensure that we were ready to go, right when those vaccines hit our door.
McCormick says the goal is to have city officials, pharmacy representatives, and healthcare industry representatives at the table every week answering questions from City Council and from the public. The goal is to make sure that they're staying efficient and get the information out that the public needs to know so they know when they can get their COVID vaccines. In Cleveland, I'm Kevin Barry, News 5.